Hey Robert, um, my name is Kirk, excuse me, and it's funny that today I just started my own YouTube channel about the weight loss I've been undergoing, um, and somebody who I told about my own channel linked your video, so I wanted to hurry up and give you a video response, quickly telling you a little bit about my own journey. I've lost over 200 pounds at this point. I turn 43 tomorrow. It's now Friday the 16th. Tomorrow I turn 43. And in the last 2 or 3 years, I've come down from 519 pounds to presently about 320, 315. And it's been a slow weight loss, but like yourself, it's very hard and very painful for me to move around even now because the extra weight that I was carrying really damaged my circulation. Plus, I had damage to my legs and feet from diabetes as well. Also, the conditions called edema and lymphedema, which are fluid retention caused by bad circulation in the veins and the lymphatic system. So I was quite a basket case. And when I was over 500, I didn't know if there was any way back. And because of my situation, I ended up uninsured, unable to work, and things were looking very bleak. So what I did was I started doing some research, and I ended up adopting an entirely new way of eating, which you're probably going to think runs counter to all the advice out there. You say you've tried all kinds of diets, and I'm willing to bet that, like most people, your diets were calorie restricted, where you only eat so much food per day, and usually the quantity of food is inadequate and leads to hunger, and eventually your willpower just goes kaput and you go back to eating the amounts of food, the volumes of food that you were comfortable with. And because probably a lot of what you ate was various kinds of junk food, it's packed with calories, and that's what made you and I fat. What I want you to consider, and hope you will, is looking into what, as my channel's called, plant-based weight loss, where you're eating all kinds of foods which are low in calorie density, and whole complete starches qualify. Those evil, terrible potatoes, and preferably brown rice as opposed to white, that you hear so many people saying, oh, don't eat those, they're going to make you fat. Well, that's bullshit. Pardon the language. Switching to that kind of eating is how, with very little mobility, swollen ulcerated legs and feet, all kinds of joint pain in my knees and hips and other issues, I've managed to come down over 200 pounds and will eventually finish up at the vicinity of 200, which at 6 feet 3 and built like a 2-car garage door is about where I belong. I want you to believe that there is hope that you can do this. I was just talking about that in my first video, which I put up. Then I posted on a website where I spend a lot of time, and somebody came back with your video, so here I am responding to you. Please, if you have any interest at all in hearing more of what I have to say, at the very least visit my channel page, where in the comments sorry, I'm kind of new to the YouTube thing, but where you can list links, and also in my first video in the description, I have 3 links. The most important one you want to look at is www.drmcdougall.com, which is the gentleman who puts forth the starch-based eating plan. It's a completely free website, and it has a message board, tons of recipes, free articles addressing any and every kind of health condition, from diabetes to sleep apnea, all the same things that you probably have, and I know I had, and some I still have. My sleep apnea is still existent. Some nights I've actually tried to sleep without the mask, and I've been able to do it. But occasionally, if I'm in the wrong position, my breath will still hitch. So until I've lost more weight, I've got to keep my CPAP. But I'm getting off the subject here. I'm trying to do this on the fly. The important thing, look at my channel, look at the links, private message me. If you want, you can call me. I'll talk to you. I don't know you from Adam, but what I see in you is what I was well on the way to becoming. And I want to tell you that even at over 600 pounds, or I was over 500, but even at 600 or 700, there's a way back. You just need to believe that it's all about making the right food choices and not even worrying about how much of those foods you eat. If eating comforts you, you can have all kinds of low-calorie vegetables and things like that. And you can have them prepared in a way where they will be very tasty. Bean chili, bean vegetable chili is wonderful. And once you've eaten it a few times, you forget there's no meat in it. And the calories are just in the basement, like, you know, an entire 2-quart container might have 700 calories, which is less than a Big Mac and fries, which, trust me, I know the fast food thing. I've done huge sacks of burgers and tacos, and several hours later was looking for the half-gallon of ice cream, and then a few hours after that, well, let's go out and hit a drive-thru. I know all about overeating. I know how terrible it can all become. But I've been turning, my life around, and I believe you can turn yours around. And if you're interested in talking more to me, then please respond. Please go to my channel. I would really like to see you get this under control. I believe you can do it, and you may need some medical intervention, at least for a while. But any conditions you're diagnosed with, if not entirely reversible, can at least be brought down to a manageable level as your weight comes off, and as the low-fat way of eating improves your circulation and allows your cells and your organs to function better. So anyway, I won't take any more of your time. I've been going on for over 9 minutes here, but this to me is very important, and that it coincides with the day I started my own channel is kind of freaking me out. But here it is, you know, what I've presented, and I hope I hear from you again. And whatever you choose to do, best of luck to you. I really feel what you're going through. My own condition was getting to be about the same. So good luck, and I hope to hear from you soon. Goodbye, Robert.